when I say like your drawers will be wet, like dripping wet, like your significant other is going to be fascinated with how wet that you get. Hey y'all, it's your girl Blue Boo, and I'm back with another video. If it's your first time on my channel, welcome to the Blue Crew. You need to go ahead and click the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, comment down below. Let's get to know each other. Join the family because it's lit over here. Okay. So today I'm going to be doing an updated Yoni Pop video because your girl, y'all been asking and I had to make it happen. Y'all been asking for me to carry the Yoni Pops on my site, so guess what? I got them for you. I got them for you. Today I'm gonna be going over everything that y'all feel like y'all haven't had answered in my previous Yoni Pop videos, which I feel like I've answered them, but I wanted to come on here and give y'all a new update on everything and go more in depth, especially because I'm about to have them on my site for purchase. I'm gonna show y'all what they're gonna look like. They come in a little blue bag because blue. Whenever this video goes live, I'm going to make these go live on the website so y'all can order. First, I'm going to go over how to use a Yoni Pop because I feel like I've been pretty transparent with this, but clearly I didn't explain it good enough because y'all still don't understand how you use a Yoni Pop. So when you get your Yoni Pop, this is what the pill looks like. So when you get your capsule, what you're gonna do is you're gonna insert it, okay? A lot of people have confusion on how you're gonna insert it or like how far up, this and the third. I won't say that it doesn't matter how far you insert it because you do need to get it up there. It doesn't need to be like dissolving like low down because you want it to like spread into your womb so it can fully cleanse you and things like that. So I personally take it and I put it in there and then I push it up. Usually I use 2 fingers, but I'll push it up as far as my fingers go. I have small fingers, so my hands look blue because I dyed my hair blue. I push it up with 2 fingers. So this is your hoo-ha. You're gonna take the pill and you're gonna put it in there first. I usually put it on the hole and then push it up with 1 finger, and then I take 2 fingers and I push it all the way up. So that's what you're gonna do, push it all the way up. When you push it all the way up, that's all you have to do, honey. That's it. When you push it up there, you're going to leave it. Okay, it's in a vegetarian capsule, so it's going to dissolve, and unless you're like bone dry, like, which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna get into that later on how long to leave it in before you do this and the third and stuff like that, but it should dissolve quite quickly if you get it up there, you know, pretty good. That is how you use the Yoni Pop. When to use. So this is the next step, when to use. Personally, for a Yoni Pop, I use it like a few hours. Alexa. Okay, so personally I use the Yoni Pop 3 to 4 hours before sexual activity because you want to give it good enough time to not only dissolve, because like I said earlier, unless you're like bone dry down there, if you have any type of moisture inside your vagina, it's going to dissolve quite fast. So I want it to dissolve, and then I want my body to absorb all the goodness. I give it like a few hours. Like if I know I'm gonna get loose, which I don't just take Yoni Pops to get loose, I'm gonna get into that also, but if you're using it for that reason, yeah, you need to take it, you know, 3 to 4 hours before. If you're not taking it to have sex, then a good time to always take it is after you've had your period to cleanse, because it lasts up to 30 days. So I recommend that you use it once a month. If you insert 1 to 2 pills, depending on the severity of whatever issues you have going on. The side effects, there aren't really any side effects because it's all natural. Like I said, I've had people comment on my video and they said that other people that they know have said that they have had cramping after taking after popping in a Yoni Pop. And the only time that you will have cramping after taking a Yoni Pop is if your period has not come on and it's about to come on. It might kick your period on because it is a detox for your yoni, so it might kick you on your period if your menstrual is close. That's why I always recommend to do it after your period, not before, because it's probably gonna kick your period on and then you're gonna want to take another one afterwards, and I don't recommend doing that. So I always recommend to, you know, take it after, put it in after your menstrual cycle. Other than that, I don't have any things that I know of that side effects or anything like that. There shouldn't be any side effects because it's all natural. But the benefits, of course, are that it helps with vaginal lubrication a lot. Like, when I mean a lot, like, you're probably not going to be prepared for what this is going to do to your yoni. When I say, like, your drawers will be wet, like dripping wet, like your significant other is going to be fascinated with how wet that you get. It helps in terms of BV and yeast infections. I know a couple people that use Yoni Pops that have chronic BV. If you don't know what BV is bacterial vaginosis. I plan on doing a full detailed video on that for any of my people that struggle with BV and yeast infections that just keep occurring, and you know, you take the antibiotics and nothing is helping you. I plan to do a full video for that to let you know how to cure it, because personally I've struggled with BV in the past and it's a pain in the ass and it's hard to get rid of, especially if the medicines and things aren't working. So it does help with BV a lot in terms of cleansing your yoni. The odor will be gone, the uncomfortableness, the itchiness, it gets rid of all of that. So that's why I always, when I talk about Yoni Pops, it's bigger than just, you know, having wet coochie and having an extreme sexual experience, which it does do that, but it's also great for detoxing your yoni and cleaning it and getting your pH balance to where it's supposed to be. And another benefit is regular menstrual cycles. So with me, I've always had irregular menstrual cycles. So when I get into the rhythm of using yonis every month, because they last up to 30 days after you take them, my period literally be like on point now. No more than 5 days. I went from bleeding for like 3 months, like having a period for 3 months and then not having a period for like 6 months. That's how irregular my period is. I struggle from PCOS and things of that nature, so you can imagine how bad my hormones are off balance and things like that. But Yoni Pops really help with that in terms of regulating your menstrual cycle and your hormones, and, you know, just getting you back on track, your body back on track. Of course, it helps with not having odor after sex, which people don't really want to talk about that, but that is normal, because if you struggle with BV and yeast, you know, if a nigga is not taking care of himself, or if the person you're having sex with does not have the best hygiene, or even if they do have good hygiene, just their bodily fluids mixing with yours can throw your pH off tremendously. So you might struggle with BV and yeast and things of that nature because your body just gets thrown off by having sex with people in general. Another benefit is vaginal tightening. It does tighten you down there. So the more you keep a regimen up with taking Yoni Pops, which I say that I recommend taking them once a month because they last up to 30 days, because that is what I do. But you can take them every 2 weeks if you want. If you're going to take them every 2 weeks, I recommend inserting one. You can't be inserting two every 2 weeks. I don't recommend that. But If you're gonna insert 2, I recommend every 30 days doing that. But it does tighten your walls. And the thing is, when you insert a yoni, and you know I said to wait those hours before you do anything, you feel it. Like, you feel it. And that's why people talk about getting cramping and things like that after they've taken a yoni pop, because their menstrual cycle has not come on and they took a yoni. That is why, because it's tightening and, you know, cleansing and putting you back on track, like getting your body, your uterus and your yoni back snatched right. Another benefit is it enhances sex, of course. If you dripping, you know, clean, no smell, wet, you know, that's going to, and it's tighter, that's going to enhance the whole situation. And also, it naturally enhances your libido. So just like the pills that I sell, it's a more natural, you're not going to be like super turned on. That's why I have some things in store for Christmas and Black Friday and stuff like that, where I'm gonna have a pack that you can buy with a pill of your choice or a product of your choice. Like, you can pick some honey or one of the pills and a yoni pop and possibly something else, because them together, whew. Now the serious thing that I want to talk about that was a benefit, that is a benefit of yoni pop. If you do have STD, like if you have an STD, like such as herpes, you know that that's not something that you can get rid of if you have flare-ups. So what yoni pops basically do is give you relief from those flare-ups. So if you do have flare-ups, if you do have herpes and things like that, because I feel like that's something that people need to talk about, because if you want to have sex, you obviously know that that's a risk that you take to get STDs. So that just scared me. That's a risk that you take. An STD is a risk. So if you do have herpes and you know that you in fact get flare-ups, and you know, just from hearing stories and talking to people about these things, I have heard that, you know, they are bad. Like, the flare-ups are really bad, and I can imagine that it'll be super uncomfortable for you to be having a flare-up. So yoni pops are all natural. So basically, when you pop a yoni pop, if you were to have a flare-up, it would ease the pain and the uncomfortableness and anything that's going on and down there, you know, it relieves whatever you have going on. So that's one of the serious benefits. That, and you know, balancing your hormones, getting your pH on track and things like that. That's why I love yoni pops, because it's like, well, damn, it do everything. The last thing I wanted to go over is I have a lot of comments where y'all comment down below and y'all want to talk about boric acid this, boric acid that. I'm not about to sit here and bash, because I had a lady comment on my video and was like, I hate when people have to bash other things to talk positively about what they want to sell. No, I'm not about to bash, but I will inform you on an educational level that boric acid is not supposed to be in your body. The name of it, boric acid, why? First of all, I'm not putting nothing in my body that sound like that. Secondly, that's not supposed to be in your yoni. Of all places, it's not supposed to be in your yoni. Boric acid is used as a cleaning product. I just, you can clean your house with boric acid. I'm not understanding why you want to put that in your vagina. Yoni pops are all natural. They are composed of Celtic, bamboo, and sea salts. That is what is in it, and it's wrapped in a vegetarian capsule, which is biodegradable. It's basically nothing. Like, it's good for your body. It dissolves. It's water soluble. So it's just extremely beneficial for your body. I'm not putting boric acid in me. You can do that, and I don't judge you for doing that, but I'm just here to inform you that it's not healthy and it's not supposed to be in your body. Things are put on this earth. Yes, we eat fast food and we do, you know, use things with chemicals that are bad for you and things like that. Duh. Everybody can't, you know, go the all natural route in terms of living life. unless you have your own farm and you want to grow everything and you have control over what you eat and what you buy and things like that. We don't live in a society where that's, you know, accessible for everybody. So I'm not about to bash you for using that, but for me personally, I've had bad reactions to boric acid, and so have my friends and my family. And that's why I've done my own personal research in terms of figuring out if it's really actually good for you or not. So I'm just here to inform you based off of what I know, based off of what I've been through in terms of BV, yeast, all of that, anything. Boric acid has never been beneficial for me. It might be beneficial for you, but it's not beneficial for me. That's all I have to say. I'm not bashing nobody. I'm not judging nothing. You gonna do what you want to do at the end of the day. Okay? Okay. But I will be putting the Yoni Pops for sale on the site, www.shopbluedreams.com. Blue with 2 E's, dreams with 2 S's. Okay? Go shop. For right now, because I'm just now putting them on the site and I'm just now selling them, I'm gonna have them at the low price of $4.44. $4.44 is my spirit number. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. You know that if you've ordered from me before, because I write everybody a personal little note when I send out their order, and I always put 414. Where's 414 and 444 on there, because those are my spirit numbers, my angel numbers, manifestation. That's what I've been doing. So for right now, the Yoni Pops are gonna be $4.44, and I'm gonna let y'all know right now, it's 100 of them that I'm putting on the site right now. You're gonna have to wait until the restock, okay? That's what I'm going through with the honey right now. I have to restock. So everything is delayed in terms of shipping. We know that there's a whole pandemic going on. I just need y'all to continue to be patient with me, because like always, I'm gonna make sure that you get your product in a timely and professional fashion, as fast as I possibly can as a person, okay? I'm gonna make sure y'all get everything y'all need so y'all can be lit out here. Okay. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. Hit that bell so you can be notified every time I'm gonna upload. Tell your uncle, granny, cousin, auntie, sister, brother, nephew, baby daddy to subscribe to my channel. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.